A senior at Fergus Falls High School is putting a full-court press on the shortage of officials for high school sports.
For this 18-year-old, being a referee is in his blood. And in tonight's Maury Stories, Maury Glover shows us the next generation of officials is here.
It's like rewarding. I like meeting new people.
At Battle Lake High School, the girls' junior varsity basketball team is taking on Lake Park Audubon. But while the Battlers battle the Raiders, all the hustle on display isn't just reserved for the players on the court.
I would say it's pretty unique.
Andrew Klinnert is one of 3 referees officiating the game.
On 5 blue on the arm. 2 shots.
At 18, he's a few years younger than his fellow refs, but he may be just as important as the athletes to the future of the sport.
I love it. I mean, it's a fun experience. I get to travel places.
The high school senior started officiating lower-level basketball games last spring as a way to help pay for college next fall. He stopped playing the game himself after the 9th grade, but he's developed a passion for reffing that runs in the family.
My grandpa introduced me to it. I knew he was a referee for a long time.
At 79, John Klinnert has reffed more than 3,400 basketball games over the last 48 years.
We got to have refs, otherwise it's just Fayed. I see a lot of people my age that have a hard time walking, let alone running. So I'm blessed with very good health.
As a former coach, principal, and activities director, John has always had a love for the sport. So when Andrew was looking to pick up some extra money last year, John suggested his grandson give reffing a try.
Right away, I was like, oh, I didn't want to get yelled at, all those type of things. But then I was like, I'll give it a shot, because I need a winter job of some sort. And yeah, it started off pretty well.
I'm just so ecstatic, excited that he has learned to like the game. And from where we started last spring to where he is now, he's made just great improvement.
Since his grandfather was there when Andrew caught his first fish when he was 3 years old, it's fitting they were together when Andrew refereed his first varsity basketball game as well.
Yeah, that's probably good. It's such a neat experience. I get tears in my eyes thinking about it, because there are very few people who have that opportunity to go out and work with their grandson.
Since then, they've worked a handful of games together, with Andrew still learning the ropes.
It's a fun thing to do, and I still get the quality time with him.
John Klinnert has handed down more than just his love of officiating to his grandson. Each one carries their gear in a black bag with their name embroidered on it. Although John's is weathered, while Andrew's is brand new. And they prepare for each game as if they are playing it themselves.
That's the knee I had operated on. If we got somebody that's going to the basket here, let's give the C the first shot at calling the foul.
During their pregame meeting, the officials remind each other what to look for and who is doing what.
We go out there, we call what we see, and we see what we call.
At a time when there's a shortage of referees in high school sports because of the pressure put on them by parents, coaches, and fans,
I try to ignore it at all costs. I don't want to get involved with it. I'm just going to keep on going. Timeout, Battlers. 30-second, call by the coach, start clock.
Andrew, following in his grandfather's footsteps, is even more unique.
Well, I've never seen it other than these two, but they did a game earlier this year in our gym, so I have seen a grandpa and a grandson do it, but it would be the same two we're talking about.
Andrew hopes to continue officiating while he's at UND in Grand Forks, studying physical therapy next year. And he has no plans to hang up his whistle before then.
Falling 5 blue on the arm. Sub. I'm going to be appreciative of it and then just continue reffing, doing my thing.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
Tough job these days.
Fun to share, with your grandfather.
I love that relationship, yeah.
And I agree with him, though. It would be tough to get out there and deal with the
parents. I'll say it.
The criticism. It's a tough job. Be kind to the officials.